Hi, I'm Erica. I'm a home barista, a coffee enthusiast, and I love latte art. Today, I want to talk to you about the salami shot technique, and it can help you distinguish between the flavors of sour and bitter in espresso. You can also use this technique to refine the way that your shots taste, and it can help you determine if you should grind finer or more coarse if you're looking for a certain flavor profile in your espresso. If you're new to espresso, the first thing I would do is go to a good local shop and try an espresso. You'll often have seltzer water provided as a palate cleanser. Take note of anything that interests you to give you a good reference point of what to taste for. In case you need some help with preparing your shot, I've linked a video I made on how to make an espresso. We'll do exactly that process, except one difference. We'll be dividing the shot into several different glasses. We'll save what runs in the first 13 seconds in the first glass, then what runs into the next 13 seconds in the second glass, and then finally what runs in the last 13 seconds will be in the last glass. For this video today, I'm going to use my favorite recipe, which is 16 grams of beans in, 38 grams out on the scale over about 38 to 40 seconds, and this is a 1 to 2.25 brew ratio. Let's cover materials next. So you'll need your espresso machine, your grinder, a stopwatch, your beans, about 3 ounce glasses, a clean towel, and optionally a notebook or pen or pencil to take notes. I want to point out that instead of a scale with weight and time, I have just a stopwatch because we'll be focusing mostly on the time that the shot runs. You can use this method to diagnose issues with your shots in case they run long or short. But it's important to find a recipe that you want to start with so that you have something to aim for. I'm going to start with my espresso already ground and tamped in my portafilter. I'll place my glass on my machine and start my timer. When this reaches 13 seconds, I'll switch it out for the next glass. Alright, I've got my second glass coming in. Now I'll wait another 13 seconds and I'll switch the glasses again. Alright, last glass coming in, and I'm just going to let this run to about 36 or 38 seconds. Let's look at glass 1. This is often called hard. Since the acids are the first thing to be extracted, the first glass will have all the acidic parts of the shot. Think sharp, tangy, citrusy. These will be the chlorogenic acids, the citric, the malic, and acetic acids. This is our sour component. In glass 2, we have what is extracted in the middle of the shot. It's often called body. The longer the water that is in contact with the beans, the more sugars, oils, and dissolved solids that are extracted. These add a lot of depth to your shot taste, so think caramel or chocolate flavors. Finally, glass 3 is the crema and is going to be the bitter component. The shot appears pretty watery since most of the dissolved solids are extracted earlier. So when you drink just this part of the espresso, you'll notice it leaves a really dry feeling in your mouth. That taste comes from mostly the caffeine and the melanoidins that are formed during the roasting process. Separately, these taste very distinctive, but together they give the right balance to give you what is a great tasting espresso shot. So if you taste more sour notes, try grinding coarser so that the water is in contact with the beans for less time and so you can extract more of the bitter components for balance. If it tastes more bitter, try grinding finer to extract more of the heart. Thanks for watching my video on how to do a salami shot. I hope it provided some help on how to taste the difference between sour and bitter espresso. A great companion to this video is how to pull an espresso shot, which can help you with your brew ratio and other troubleshooting on shots that run too short or too long.